Christmas is almost here and it's time to test out a few more viral DIY projects from the For You page. I'm Garrett from Go with Garrett. Let's get started. The first DIY is so super easy. I think anyone should absolutely give it a try. This Christmas tree candle from Home Goods definitely went viral this year. I've seen it all over my For You page, and I've even seen quite a few DIY versions of it, including this one, which I'm going to be making as well just to make it a little more my style. And in order to do so, I grabbed this big 4-wick candle from Target in the scent Forest Fir, which is like one of my favorite Christmas scents. It smells just like a Christmas tree. Now this candle was $25, and I also grabbed a set of 4 of these little Christmas tree candles that also have the same scent. This set was $10, and then I'm going to use a tea light candle that I have on hand to help apply these to the bigger candle. Now I got the Christmas trees unwrapped, and I absolutely love these on their own. I think they would be a great addition to your Christmas decor as they are, but I'm going to be adding them to the candle, of course. So I took off the sticker from the bottom, and then I just held the Christmas tree right over that tea light flame to warm up the bottom and melt down the wax a little, so that whenever I sat it on the bigger candle, it kind of served as an adhesive and held the Christmas tree in place once it dried. Now you might want to put down some wax paper or something to protect your surface in case of dripping, but I just went through and added the Christmas trees in between the wicks on the bigger candle, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to burn this yet, but I don't even want to just yet because it is so pretty as it is. It has a minimal but high-end look to it, and I really feel like it's something that you could buy in store. We might see a lot more of these next year. I love how mine turned out, and I really enjoy it in my space. For the next DIY, we're going to be making our very own DIY gingerbread houses like these that I saw on TikTok. I've seen a lot of people trying to recreate this Pottery Barn look for much less, and we're going to be doing the same thing. So I happened to come across this set of 3 paper mache houses at the craft store, and it was only $10.99 for all 3, which I thought was a really great deal, but they needed a little bit more of a gingerbread look, so I also grabbed this Krylon spray paint in the color Satin Brown Boots, and I also went ahead and grabbed 2 of these white paint markers in order to add all of the details to each of the houses. Once I got it home, I unwrapped them, and as you can see, they were nested in each other. So cute. They kind of go small, medium, large. I got them all separated and then got my spray paint ready and took everything outside to give it all a good coat. I started with the roofs just because my spray paint setup outside is a little limited in the box on my balcony. Once I got the roofs done, I then painted all of the buildings themselves, brought them back in, and I really love how this color turned out. I think it's the perfect gingerbread color. I kind of took a gamble on grabbing this particular spray paint because I wasn't sure how it would turn out, but I think it looks great. Then I got my paint marker ready, but before I got started doodling on each of the houses, I wanted to get a little inspiration off of Pinterest, so I just kind of scrolled through, and I kept Pinterest up to the side so I could keep referring back to it for a little bit of inspiration, and then I just got started. And I mean, there's really a million and one ways to decorate gingerbread houses. Of course, there's no rhyme or reason, so I just kind of got started adding some dots and details around the windows, a scalloped edge around the door frame, and then just little details all over, little hearts, and then the scalloped roof. And this was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be with the paint marker. I thought it would kind of be a little bit of a mess, but it turned out to be super easy. So I finished the first one, and then I'm going to show you me decorating the other 2 houses as well, just in a sped up version. Let me know what y'all think of how I decorated these. Now, they did not turn out perfectly, of course. No gingerbread house is ever going to be perfect, but that is the beauty of it. And I think the imperfections just add that much more to the character and the whimsical nature of these gingerbread houses. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments. Now, I love each of these little creations of mine, but if I had to pick one as my favorite, I would probably say it was the first house that I did, the smallest one, and then the biggest house would be a close second. But I really love how each of these turned out, and it was such a fun and really actually an easy DIY. I added some LED tea light candles into each one, placed them on my coffee table, and they look absolutely adorable. And for the third DIY, we are actually going to be recreating one of my most viral TikToks, and that was when I made these yarn Christmas trees that were inspired by some I saw at Bath & Body Works. And I feel like these kind of have a resurgence every year and go viral again, where people are taking these cone-shaped Christmas trees and wrapping them in yarn. So I decided to do it again this year and kind of elevate it a little bit more and do it differently. So I grabbed 3 of these paper mache cone shapes from the craft store, half off of course, and they have this little base kind of tree trunk on the bottom that I want to add a little interest to. So I'm going to spray the bottom with some of this gold metallic spray paint by Krylon. There was a little overspray, but that's totally fine because we're going to be covering it up with this Eternal Bliss yarn from the brand Yarn Bee. This is in the color olive, and we're just going to be using a little bit of hot glue to get us started. I added a dab to secure the yarn onto the cone, and then we're just going to work in long strips around and up the cone, applying the hot glue and then securing the yarn on top of that. Now this is another super easy DIY. Each of these trees took me about 10 to 15 minutes each just to get all the way around and all the way up with the hot glue and the yarn. I did the same exact method with some more yarn that I already had on hand. Same brand and same style of yarn, but this is in the colors cranberry and ivory. Clipped it off at the end and made sure it was secure, and that completes this project. I did 3 just because I love having things in 3s, and then I placed them in different places throughout my living room. Alright y'all, that completes this video of trying out viral DIY projects that I've been seeing all over my For You page, all over Instagram, and I always love trying my hand at things that I see going viral just to see how easy it is, how I can make it my own, and I really enjoyed each of these. They were all super easy, and you can really customize them and make them your own so that they fit with your decor style. Let me know which of these DIYs was your favorite and if you plan on trying any of them yourself. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share this video with someone who you think might also enjoy it. And please, before you head out, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I share affordable DIYs, home decor, and other home related content right here on my channel, and I would love to have you join me. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see y'all in the next one.